What's up, everybody? My name's I'm a Slinky here, and guys, we got another great Bloom SMP update video. Another huge announcement, and guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. I did record this video, but then I realized that something I said in there I felt was very controversial. A future video will tackle that issue, but as of right now, I just want to re-record this as of now. But we also have another big update, so I'm gonna do both updates in this same video. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy, and we'll get to it now. Starting with the Bloom SMP updates with quality of life updates and changes. And we love our quality of life changes, guys. You guys know I love my quality of life changes. Number one, AFK players will no longer be kicked from the server. This is really important, actually. I think we all hated the AFK stuff that's happened. Because of that, we are no longer being able to be kicked, and I love that personally. What does that really entail? That's kind of interesting. Maybe you don't take damage or whatever, but yeah, it's super cool to see that the AFK players won't get kicked anymore, and farms actually will become a lot more relevant, which will be pretty cool. I don't know if AFK players will be counted toward the mob cap at all, or how that will work. That's going to be a question I'll have for sure. But nonetheless, just seeing that we're not being kicked when we're AFK is always a great thing. Our blue map is back, so everyone knows that there's been a couple players on this Discord who have actually alerted the staff about it. It was actually a very unsafe link to get to, and obviously don't make sure you don't touch links that you don't know. It actually was unsafe at the time for a time, and now it's actually secured, and it's actually very safe to use now, which is very awesome. It's good to see that our map's back. We all love the map. We also, some players also might use the map to try and look for structures. Nonetheless, it's a great change, honestly, to see that we got the map back. All right, I'm going to skip the automatic claim cleanup. I have a lot of thoughts on that one. I just want to jump to the next one, which is playtime points. We've replaced vote points with playtime points. You earn one playtime point every hour you're online. Spend them in the PT shop, which was formerly the vote shop, which is awesome. The same thing. So no change there, and that's a great change that's a great no change, honestly. Just a command change, something that we can definitely work on, and it's going to be easily workable. And then buying ranks with /PT ranks. I don't know much about ranks, guys. So those who do know ranks, please comment below if this is actually something you're happy about or not. I don't know much about ranks. Just by playing, you'll continue to earn rewards, and that's awesome, honestly. And I will also say, players like me don't want to just go to websites where we have to go vote. That's really it's really tedious to be doing stuff like that. So just being able to have that quality of life change for players who are passively playing, it's a great thing to see, honestly, from them. So I'm very happy about it personally. So yeah, that's just my thoughts there. And then mobs through portals. Okay, guys, this is an awesome change. Now, there's a couple changes I want. There's a couple things I will want to bring up. And number one is how will the portal farms work, and then how will we be able to get mobs into the overworld, right? And will we be able to make multi-dimension farms, really advanced, and if it is the case, are we able to really how will the hostile mob cap work with all that? I don't quite fully understand the technical side of that yet. I have a okay understanding of it, but I don't fully understand the portal farm stuff, and I need to go look more on details on it for technical side of the game. But just generally, I'm happy because now a mob head, the Piglin mob head, is now eligible to be gained again for a third time on Bloom, which is crazy, guys. There was a time where we couldn't be able to get that, so I'm very happy that we're able to get that mob head in Survival Minecraft. Rank changes. VIP and MVP are no longer obtainable. They were previously given by the former server owner, Milu. They were the ones that were able to do that. The flower rank will then just disappear, and then it'll become permanent VIP. So if you're the flower rank, you'll be able to be VIP, which is awesome. So it's actually it's actually not super hard to get to the flower rank, and I really do appreciate that we're able to get to those. I don't think it'll be super difficult either. You know, the longer you play, the easier it'll become to get VIP. Yeah, just, you know, an easy way to get VIP, which is awesome. Okay, now I have to talk about the automatic claim cleanup. Guys, I'm going to be honest with you. This is actually the perfect solution that, or as really as best of a solution as we probably can get on Bloom. One of the problems a lot of us have had, and this is something I really, really like, and that is, you know, claims of with inactivity. If you're less than a day, you know, claims removed after 1 month of inactivity, you know, now become claimable. 1+ day will be 3 months, 7+ days will be 6 months, 14 days will be 1 year, 30+ days will never be removed because likely you'll want to come back if you've played that long. Guys, I'm going to be honest, this is literally a great solution to really how a lot of us have looked at this. Um, you know, some players know that some lands have been removed by some of the staff members, but we knew at the time where a lot of staff members really didn't want to remove land. They didn't want to just take away an opportunity from players, you know, but some players have not come back for well over 6+ months. This is a great change on the server, in my opinion. And I'm not, you know, I'm going to say this as well as we've had conversations on the server and it's never really gotten anywhere. Just seeing that this is literally like happening literally solves a huge headache for a lot of players. Like, I don't even understand, like, I don't even like, I'm so happy with this change that, like, genuinely all these other changes are like, are very minute compared to this. This was probably considered a high priority issue that some of us did forget about. But just to have that, you know, as a thing is, you know, thank you so much for like having this as a way to like, yes, you know, it is gonna take some more time. But my question about this as a whole is, what about lands that have not been like played in for well over a year, right? Like, is this gonna go? Is this gonna also apply to those lands who haven't been active for a year, or is it just starting that day that it came on? Because if it's that day, it means some players may have to wait another year to really have some of those claims removed, and that can be really disappointing, especially for some players who just had lands who never just like who were never able to um, you know who were you know who want to make something but can't. And actually, my server road is actually a prime example to this. Honestly, is because my northern side of the road goes up to the Bloom Road, but but it does go through multiple claims, and actually there's even like a stoppage of it because I can't get through. Will I have to like wait another 6 months for that player to lose that opportunity? Then I can just put that that stuff there. That's really a question I genuinely have about this, and so just to see that. But even just seeing this, I'm very happy with this change. Even if I have to wait a little longer, like eventually it will at least get removed, and that feels good to me. So that's really where I'm at on this, automatic claim cleanup. Has it been removing claims already? And there will some lands have to be wait another few months. So that's gonna be my question. All right, so we got through this. This is a great update, honestly. This was from August 1st. Honestly, a great update. Honestly, I want to jump down to the bottom section though. We have to talk about the Farm World hosting and Bedrock updates, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, this is actually so cool that we're doing this. Um, Number one, Farm Worlds reset every week. This gives all players an opportunity. It doesn't matter if they're long term or short term. This is a great solution to new players and old players, and it gives Elytra a lot less value, which means we can actually now have a crash on it, which is huge. This is a huge change, actually, and I actually think it will help the server economy heal a lot, at least with the Elytra specifically, but also with Netherite. This will definitely help a lot with these things. Um, I'm not gonna lie, guys. This is a huge opportunity for like all players to be able to sell items again. This really does heal the shopping district a lot when it comes to very expensive items like netherite and elytra. These are very, very great opportunities, and not only that, it's going to be a lot easier to collect some items, especially a music disc. You guys know that one of the relic music disc in oh, what's it called, in the ruins? I forget the name. The trial ruins, or the trail ruins is what it's called. Those are now a lot more. Those will be significantly easier to gain. So I'm going to be very much looking for those ones in the regular overworld. This is actually super fantastic. Some items are very difficult to get to begin with, and some items are much easier to now get. Elytra and netherite are going to be much easier to grind for. It will also give new players an opportunity to participate in future tournaments for me. It also gives me an opportunity as well to go look for elytra for future tournaments. This actually is a motivation for me to start bringing tournaments back. But I will also say that we'll make sure that updates to rules will happen, because maces are there, and we have a couple other items that I'd like to do as well. But just seeing this really motivates me to go look into the regular farm world and just look at it. I think instead of once a month, I actually had made a suggestion to someone that we should probably do every 2 weeks. It just gives enough time where players can come in but not have to wait so long. Instead of having to wait 30 days, I think it could have been every 2 weeks. That would have been my personal suggestion, so that it gives players to look at the farm worlds. It gives players to go look for elytra and netherite, but it's a short enough time frame where it resets, where it doesn't also destroy the economy. That would have been the way I personally would have done it. But even every Saturday, every week over week, so we'll get 4 resets a month, which is still quite a bit, honestly. That's a lot of resets in a month as well. And even sometimes you might even get 5 Saturdays in a month, and you'll get 5 resets, which that is a lot, honestly, when it comes to week over week. But that's what I would have personally done. But even then, this is still a great change for the economy. This is a great change for new players. This is a very awesome change that while I would have personally done 2 weeks, I'm not gonna complain about week over week either. So, really, really awesome change by the staff, honestly. I definitely still support this change. Hosting and Bedrock upgrades. A huge thank you to Dad, Ermac, and Faded Seeker for supporting the Bloom SMP by purchasing a rank from the store. Because of your support, we were able to upgrade our hosting to 40 gigabits of RAM and 10 CPU cores. That's fantastic, actually. We used the upgrade to set up a dedicated proxy plus standalone geyser server for Bedrock players, which is awesome. This means Bedrock players now will be able to enjoy lag-free gameplay. Guys, oh my goodness, what a fantastic change for Bedrock players. This is amazing. You guys, there's a lot of players who, now we have a dedicated server for Bedrock, and we have pretty much a dedicated server for Java, which, fantastic, honestly. This is awesome. I'm really intrigued to see where this goes, honestly. I'm going to have to go do some searching on this. But, amazing to see that. Thank you to Ermic and Faded Seeker. Thank you to those players, man. You guys genuinely are MVP for helping us on, for these. Big shout out to you guys. I mean, this is another awesome update, guys. Wow, man, I'm not gonna lie. You can't you can't even say bad things about it. This is awesome. Bedrock players, you guys get some love. Java players, you guys got some love. Bedrock players got a huge update, and now it's going to be easier for them to, to be able to, play the game. It's going to be easier for them to do stuff. Man, what an awesome, awesome change that, man, I cannot praise the staff enough on this. This was awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Definitely going to, I cannot I'm overjoyed, honestly, for the Bedrock community, because it's sometimes a lot pretty. It sometimes was brutal for them to play on the server, get kicked on the bad lag that came from some players. Also, I will also say, guys, because the Bedrock community now has their own server. I mean, let's jump back up. Like, let's talk about the mobs through portals now. I was saying I wasn't really sure, how this would work. I mean, if we have a proxy server for the Bedrock community, I mean, sure, it's not going to take away from like, you know, it surely won't take away from the main server for sure, but like just being able to like have the Bedrock players be able to play, being able to go on a server, it means automatic farms will become a lot easier to make as well. This is a fantastic change for technical players, especially the Portal farm players. I know there's two players in particular who might be very happy about this one, but that would also mean that there's less lag on the server, and that would also mean that I'll even be able to make bigger mob farms, because of that. This is a fantastic update, honestly, and I really cannot like say enough praise for the server owner Geki and staff. You guys have absolutely killed it, man. I mean, you guys are killing it right now. Fantastic changes for quality of life. We got fantastic changes for Bedrock players. This was probably the best overall update we've probably had on Bloom really in a long time. Like, I don't know, it's probably been over a year and a half since we've had really great updates. Another great, I would say this was a home run update video, honestly, and really a home run update for the staff and for our server owner being so open about um, all that stuff. And by the way, guys, another thing about this as well is we may be able to have a border expansion again. Like that's something that might now come into play in the future. So that's kind of all of a sudden interesting. Pushing up that, those gigabits. I really think that we got a real chance here that that more good things can really long-term players can really look forward to and maybe be a lot more hopeful for. This is really, really awesome to see. Um, yeah, I mean, I would love to have an update to the world border. That'd be awesome. And just seeing, thank you to Ermic and Faded. Like, man, you guys also enabled more opportunities for the MC community. So thank you for that. Uh Man, I don't even know how to end this video, guys. Like, it was just awesome. We got automatic claim cleanup. We got something amazing for Bedrock players. We got farm worlds reset. We even got playtime points that are easier. We got AFK players not being kicked. We got the map back. This is awesome. What an awesome video. I mean, what an awesome, really not just video, but what an awesome update. Like, man, you guys, I'm not gonna say more, but like you guys have got me excited to play Minecraft again. Like I genuinely want to come on the server and play the game and go grind. Like grinding feels fun again. It's gonna feel very enjoyable. It's not gonna feel taxing. It's not gonna feel, you know, brutal. It's not gonna feel bad. Like just just really thank you guys for, not just for the for the subscriptions, but like thank you to the staff. Like you guys have hit the median between what I believe are long-term players, longevity, and new players. This is exactly what we needed, honestly, to really kickstart the server. This is a this is the kind of updates that we have desperately needed. Um, so I can't even say more than just say like thank you to the staff and thank you Geki for all this. Like whoever came up with these ideas, you guys are absolutely brilliant. Like I mean I love it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you made it this far, awesome. Thank you. But man, just these are banger updates right now, and this is the third one in a row where I've been just excited. This one really excites me, honestly, to really play Minecraft again, and that's what I love. And that's fun. That makes the game more enjoyable for me. It also will make it fun for my relationship as well, and my fiance being able to play because she's a somewhat newer player. And I'm a more long-term player, and this hits both of us, guys, and I love it. So thank you guys for for being here. Thank you for this amazing update. Yeah, I'm just gonna end the video here, but my name's Slinky. Thank you so much, guys.